say I'm back from my long work trip. Figured it was about 5 minutes to stream again. So, got the track mining targets out at the moment. Have a look at. I'm going to do a drop base because I need some uranium. I've just done a refit on my prism. Fourth one using stud. I don't want to give them a try. So this is the build using change I've made. I've got on these cards and 3 dead some bells now. And I had heavy plating on my A. Get the speed back up. I'm going to do that first. Found one ready waiting to hit, and then we'll have a look at some targets. I have hit some already. Hey Foxo, yeah, I spent 4 weeks working away with really bad internet. No streaming. Probably only do one quadrant because I want to keep my feed for here. Mining bases as well. I'm not hitting 80 yet. Might do that as well. Punishes worked really well last night. I hit a 70 and a 9. About 3 out of damage in total. Not too bad depending on how many base parts they actually pay out. So far, this western perimeter is the easiest one that I've hit. There you go. Macro came off. Makes it easier to get Mega out of the way. I've put a steel head screw on. I should add back the defense that I've lost from using the plating. I'm guessing people have seen builds that have been posted on some food pages. The reason I haven't about for the X3, which is obviously the best, is that I don't want the fleet to be that specialised. But I can't hit it. Got missiles in, basically. The extra speed seems to be paying off already. Normally, I take quite a few hits from the long range bullet. That's a plus. Now I've got 9 L1 at the moment. 12. Hope to really well with all. I don't generally have too much about those. Right, load it up. I've had the very VXP event. Christmas present, but I had a period where I wasn't played very much, so I haven't hit as many uranium bases as I would like. Got one Omega Gamma base card so far, and see a couple of places where it's special, not a good one, not losing else. Just realised my mic was down really low. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's easier to hear now. But there's not really a great skill in hitting these things once you've got the right fleet built. All I do is target the Serb rockets because I don't want to run into those, because they are one of the few things that could really hurt. Obviously this giant scattergun thing would really hurt, so we pinch that. I think you can use a small XL pinch as long as you time it right. It stays pinched for a really long time. Tend to keep large ones on the launch pad, so that's what I use. I have found that since I've got a fleet to hit these, I don't really need to hit armadas very often. Get a couple of these a day, and that's 180,000 uranium. Looking forward to seeing how this works once I've got the fourth one done. Actually coined a chunk of the second one at half a day, and then I had a 2-day token which I used to refit the third one, which is a bit of a waste because it's a 1.5 day refit. But I was keen to see how they did. This building is the last bit I need to kill. That's that done. Streams seem to fall off the air. That's annoying. And running into a rock is not brilliant either. Hey, got a gamma shard. Awesome. I'm going to recall that to see how much damage I took. Now, I'm not sure about the Centurion yet. I like the quick build time on it. I've not really looked at it in detail yet. I didn't get to watch the streams last night of preview. You don't need that much armor on Punishers to clear one. And from what I've seen, I think if I built mine again, I would go all streamlined cadmium. Obviously there's the Insect Gadget build of Playing About, which uses it, which is really good. One of my alliance mates has got an Earthshaker fleet which uses Streamline Cadmium, and that's really good as well. So I'm actually thinking about building a second Punisher fleet. I need to have a look at the Centurion. I might build a Centurion fleet. Not too fussed about building citadels at the moment, particularly haven't seen how badly they appear to perform in the new mines. And I'm struggling to put together a build that I like on those. I'm going to start a long small pinch. So I want to try my Rhinos out in one of the mining platforms as well. So that's not too bad, I guess. Once I get the extra one in and get the retros finished. I'm still retroing Siege Battery and I need to retro Siege Targeting. That's not too bad at all. No. I should now have enough uranium to start the next objective. Cool. So let's kind of play in one of the mines. Is there any in mine sector before I go to a different one? No. And if they've been cleared off the map, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Let's go and hit a couple of armadas while we're waiting. Yeah, that's what I've seen. I want to try some pinch rockets, see if I can counter that effect with some small pinches. Seeing as they only take 10 minutes to build. Punishers did really well in them. So I'm not too worried, depending on the payout that we get out of the 70s and the 90s. I couldn't find an 80 last night. I hit a couple of these, just pop up on a bit of uranium. Got my weekly done. Got about 8 days worth of build tokens, which was cool. I can't actually remember what I finished building. Yeah, I finished my Drat Carrier fleet, which I think is pretty much obsolete now. So this the standard Drat Carrier, 3 Drat Carriers, R5 Grimzerk and an Aegis, but I've also refit my Frosty. The Frosty and the Aegis have got a deluge missile on, so they've got 101 range. The idea being that fleet can auto 85s, but not too bad damage. Well, that's how I did my FM this week. I piloted to kill off the roaming fleet and then just left it on, stacked the ships up and stuck it back on auto. It takes more damage than if I drive, but it's a lot less effort. I had actually thought about not even bothering to put armour on the last one, but I did, just so it was done. Well, that's mighty annoying. Kind of messed my plans up a bit there. I've been pulling all of the lines off the map. What you can probably see peeking out of the corner there is that I need to kill 2 drag bases to be able to do the next research. So I'm going to go and do that. If I can find some unbubbled ones. Something that did occur to me, obviously we've had the March work in progress out and they are planning to revamp the drag bases, is if you need to get them killed for your objectives, get them done before the end of March. Because they might get a lot harder. So if you can kill them now, I would say go out and hit a few drag bases. One of the objectives you need to kill 1, this one you need to do 2. And you can stack them up, so get them done. This should be quite easy, I think. Anything they don't have is any phalanx on them, but they have pretty insane penetrative turret defense, so should do it for fairly low damage, I would have thought. I did try to get into the preview server last night. I saw the password 3 minutes after it was released and it was full. And I think I've seen someone say that about 30 seconds after it was released it was full, which I'm not surprised about at all. There was a lot of excitement about the preview server, and I'm going to probably sit and watch some of the 2 streams later today. I've seen the blueprint for the hull and the weapon, and I would really like to hit a couple of the platforms again to pay more attention to the damage. I know there's lots of radioactive damage in there to think about a fleet build for it. I did see that the new hull has got 70% firefield resist. Now what, I can't remember, does that cover things like the ice patches from what I'm guessing is the new glacial turret in those? I don't think it was a Wendigo. Because if it does, it would make it really worth building those Centurions. When I was doing them with my Punishers, I was running an Aegis with them, and the Aegis probably took more damage than anything else, just because it got no deflection. I am probably, going to build my Harlock's Aegis that I've not got around to building yet. To run with 3 of my Punishers. Because basically once that last Punisher comes out of refit, I'm not really got anything planned to build at the moment. I'm not too worried about building Citadels yet. Although mortar fleets are fun, generally have a moderately short life. I have seen some really effective 3 Punishers, 2 Citadel fleets. In fact, my base got completely murdered by one. They just ran the Citadel around the outside. I don't think the Punishers I've got built would work very well with that because they're really heavy. Or Punishers is max fleet weight, so I'd have to build new tanks to go with it. So I guess my Neptune tank might work quite well, apart from people's base guards. I did 3 of the Choke Point Elite campaigns just to get the build tokens, which I've kept, which is I'm really happy about, because with OP8 coming, that's probably going to be a 20-something day build, so hopefully I can whack my 3 7-day tokens on it, and it'll be done and gone. I'm wondering, again, I don't know if it's been posted on the forums anywhere, whether when we're upgrading ROP we'll have to stop doing objective research. Because if you do and you've not got the tokens, that's another 3-week, maybe 4-week gap in your objective research. So getting objective research done isn't really critical, you don't need it done straight away, but you want to keep these sorts of things going because those bonuses do slowly stack up. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing these revamped. They've been in the game a long time and they are very easy. Hopefully they'll get the difficulty right so that lower levels can still kill them. And that corner pod. I remember back, not long after these came out, one of my goals for the game was to be able to solo one of these without having to coin a fleet back. And I got there. I was using an assault missile mauler fleet to prep out the roving ships. And that could usually do 2 bases worth of the roving guards. And then I was using, I didn't have DNXs, I was using Siege B Chop Q Threshers with some countermeasures Mercuries and a Spectre decoy, and it would take me an hour to kill a drag base. Might have even been an hour and a half. I'd have to wait for the maulers to time out, which was usually quite a long wait, because you can't retreat from one of these. On auto now, just to clear up. And then I would usually time out once with my Thresher fleet. But I used to get an hour and a half's worth of gameplay for only a few hours damage. And it took some skill. Okay, still no mines. Is there any more unbubbled drop bases? Yep, there's one. If they don't reappear, this might be a short stream. My one boat's a bit damaged. Crap. This used to be one of my favourite drop base layouts. Because you could kill the base without having to deal with the Proto-Nem. Back when Proto-Nemesis was tough to kill. This was a really good one when I was using my decoy sub and mortars. What I should have done is used an old fleet to do this, shouldn't I? Let's get that gun turret. Yeah. Cool tower. Yeah, you start in this corner, it goes off, get that off, you get to that top turret, kill it without getting in range. And then work my way around this bit, and then in here. And then I think up this side. think I still have all those fleets as well. I don't like scrapping ships. The Maulers were one of my mistake builds. I built them before I had MCXs, so they were, I had more Maulers and Mercuries that I built. The Mercuries are awful. They have replica cannons on them. I know. And the Maulers, I was going to go for an MCX type build with siege missiles and strike missiles. And one of my alliance mates convinced me to use assault missiles. And it really wasn't a bright idea in the end. I got them finished just before the first raid where we saw what are now Forsaken mission targets. So having assault missiles on them really sucked. If I'd have built them with siege missiles, they would have been so much better. I won the MCX that raid and built them properly. Won the MCX and the Thresher, in fact. Grinding low level targets for about 10 hours a day. I had the week off of work and my family were away. So instant repair seawalls, a couple of other fleets. I think I was using about 10 fleets on auto. Hitting anything low level. And I got the MCX and the Thresher, maybe the Triton as well. Loved my MCXs, they were awesome. Threshers, by the time I got them built, were completely useless. Certainly as a rocket fleet anyway. But the water Threshers would work quite well actually. They were on my Forsaken mission fleet for a long time. Again using the decoy sub. They were great in 65s. Sub out the fleet obviously and then go in with a decoy. They were really good. Am I going to get a proton in? No. I think I'd build one if I did. Right. Now have we got any lines on the map? They're called. No. Load on to see if this sector's got any. Doesn't look like it's be locked now. Yeah. So, like They may be on a break. There was a sector somewhere over there that had yeah, suddenly says they're in track. That's so weird. Those are in sector threat orange, but it won't let me. The uranium base. I need to get the. There's a spreadsheet floating about with all of the codes for the track U bases. Really do with bookmarking it good. The easy corner's already dead. Grab my punishers and we'll do one more of these, and then I think we'll be knock stream off then. Should have enough health left to do another one. And it'll help restore my uranium I just spent. When we move worlds, I tend to try and find a vector that has usually got their U bases unlocked. So that I don't have to rely on the sector that I'm in having them open when I log on to get one. I want to try and hit 2 a day. At least. I really want a gamma behemoth, they look really good. Now these have reappeared now. Okay, so I think we'll, once we've cleared this off, I'll do what I was going to do and try my rhinos in one. I don't actually have any ships left, any important ships to rank, so not too worried about the VXP. The ships that I have left to rank won't gain much rank in one of those. And they're not ships that I use anymore. So. run into the rockets. I'm really looking forward to seeing this fleet once it's back up with 4 ships with the new build. Okay, this should pretty quickly melt through turrets. And then it's got 4th ship in there. I used these in the raid as well. They did really well. So I'm hoping the raid is similar to that month, because it should do pretty well again. And there were so many anti-morts on them that the mortars weren't ever a problem. And obviously they're built to take lots of turret damage. Another gamma shard would be nice. Again. Not exactly sure on the range range for this guy. Big scatter turret. Gonna jump out of this one early. Alignment. Now we try and work out what. That wasn't a gamma shard. It was a ghost core shard, I think. Awesome. Pretty sure I only had one ghost quarter shot before. Check, I hate this new scroll bar. That's not that new now. Yeah. Pretty sure it was a ghost quarter shot. Excellent. 248 to go. Right, we'll have a crack at one of these 70s. Hopefully it gets through the tower. So I'm not worried about getting the XP, so and if I was, you know, the low level ones pay out pretty well for low damage. So I'm really interested in just testing the targets, seeing what works and what doesn't. I will swap the loadout to just hoping to get 3 of them built. Hopefully that will be enough. Speed up that repair, it's only 1 gold. I'll wait for this week to get back. Back up to 127,000 uranium. Good. I'll get my next retro going. Not Irish. Oh, I think I'm still doing Siege Factory. Still doing Siege Factory. Let's get out to R15. And then I think Siege Target. That one. It's from an alliance, mate. Come on, Doc. Yeah. Still docking. In case we will do a switch. Come on. Hopefully that'll stop now. Hey, I know. What might be a good crew to use? See, these give you 15% reload. Let's try it with that crew. Nice little graphical bug there. Stack these up. Put my hand in front of it. So look how many right there. Probably have launched that rocket a bit earlier. There's still no missiles getting through. That is stupid. That is absolutely stupid. Ah well, that idea didn't work, did it? Rather than losing the rest of my fleet, I'm just going to retreat. Maybe if you came in at an angle, just the problem with attacking that one was there were 3 countermeasures turrets covering it. I think it might be you need to attack that one first from this side maybe, where you've got almost 2 covering it. And then work round maybe, I don't know, ballistics. Ballistics is the way to go. Well, I mean, heck. Yeah, well. So that was telling. I'm hoping we're going to do something about that. Lots of people rely on rhinos behind tanks to do things, and that just completely neuters every rhino fleet in the game. And that's quite a beefy tank, I think, yeah, 15,000 armour. I mean, where's his deflection? I can't remember the deflection. 300 deflection. Got a Neptune. I don't know how much armour this one, but it's got about the same. It's got 600 deflection. Now this is normally something I wouldn't do, but I'm going to go back in. my theory about coming at it from an angle. If that makes any difference at all. It's going about here. Facebook. I'll wait for that to take 2. And extras. Double the deflection. And an extra 2 blade missiles. Missiles are getting through. Missiles are now not getting through. Yeah, they did. Okay. Now to retreat and try and get this one. What have we got in? 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. I've got a couple of missiles left, rockets left. Right, let's get set up for this one. I don't know if you're still watching Box Oath, but do you know if the fire field resist affects the ice patches from these guys? That's another one gone. This one hopefully will only have one in range. We might be able to do a little bit down here. Yeah, we can do a little bit. Yeah, the counter turret. Yes. There's a trick that I saw posted on one of the Facebook pages. If you spread out your missile ships, the countermeasures turret has to move more to engage your missiles and is therefore less effective. That seems to have been the case. And it seems to be working. There we go, that's getting through. Come on, there we go. Man, who would have thought strategy in a real-time strategy game? Because we are pretty much there now. Took me 2 small rockets. These are 30 minutes worth of rocket build time. Actually 20 if you're on, because you can speed up the last 5 minutes. Tactics. So it's in Aegis field now as well. One tall tower left to kill. Very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Seems to work okay. And just wiped out most of the Neptune. But if you've got Rhinos and you need to hit these things, some small long pinches and spreading out your damage dealing ships seems to work. Cool, happy with that. Damn again. Just about maybe 2 hours damage. That's not bad from the 70. That's about. It's not much more damage. Maybe an hour more than I took with the Punisher fleet. Doing a 70 in total with the 3 hours. But that's not too bad. Depending on what they're going to pay out. So again, tactics are the key, I guess. Let's stick a long pinch on. I'll use those new bases and change my loadout before I forget. Cool. So, I think that's going to be me for today. few different things there, some uranium bases, some old school track bases, and some of the new track mining targets. Thanks for stopping by, Foxo. Someone else did pop on, didn't catch their name. So thank you, mystery viewer. As usual, if you're watching on YouTube, head over to Twitch and follow and turn on notifications so you can catch me live. Link to my YouTube channel is there as well. So if you're watching this, unless you're Foxo, you've probably found my YouTube page already. So catch you later, everyone.